will work because of the internet. Oh no, it's going live. Well, testing 1, 2, 3. This is the Emoze, Emoze, live feed, I guess you could say, or live stream for YouTube. Broadcasting this off my iPhone, so if the quality isn't the best, if the audio isn't the best, I apologize. But I wanted to do a little live vlog today just because I'm on my way to the office and going to be heading home after that. So I figured I'd just do a little live talk, bored talk basically. We're just fucking bored out of my mind, fucking driving every day to this damn place every morning and not really able to accomplish anything on the drives. So I'm gonna start doing little vlogs on the way there, talking a little bit about electronic cigarettes and basically letting some steam out. That's basically what this is gonna be about. That's what these are going to be. So it was like 2 days ago, we heard somebody at the office talking about e-cigarettes. This lady had an e-cigarette, and she had a box model set up and whatnot, and a clear miser, and was basically a vapor. And this person, one of the other people ended up commenting basically about it and said, "Them things put water in your lungs." And I've heard this multiple times. I've heard this more than one time, and it's annoying to hear it because it don't. There's people out there that have vaped for 7+ years solid that are heavy electronic cigarette users, heavy vapors that vape constantly. If somebody would have if e-cigarettes would have caused water in the lungs, then vapors that vape like that, like me, I vape constantly if I'm not doing a video, we would have some sort of water or some small amount of water in our lungs, but it's never been, there's never a cough, if we were to get a chest x-ray or a CT scan of our lungs, there wouldn't be nothing there. And the reason why it wouldn't be nothing there is because it doesn't put water in your lungs. There's a lot of studies out there too about PG actually being propylene glycol is actually a main ingredient in a lot of inhalers, humidifiers, and some other stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. VG, vegetable glycerin, is actually used by bodybuilders in their protein drinks, protein shakes, and whatnot, to make it a little bit sweeter. So I understand none of that is really vaporizing PG or VG, but PG does get not really vaporized, but a mist, which means it's an actual mist gets sprayed into people's lungs and throats of PG for inhalers. So that means
breathing problems.
That means when that person uses their inhaler, they're directly inhaling propylene glycol into their throat, into their lungs. That goes to show that PG is obviously not as bad as what people try to say. I just hate it when I hear people talking about electronic cigarettes when they don't even vape. I hate it when they sit there and try to act like secondhand vapor is just as bad, if not worse, than traditional tobacco cigarettes, because it's not. So what am I vaping on now, though? So I'm vaping on the Hercules. I don't fucking know how to say it.
Heracles.
I keep getting told I say it wrong, but I don't care. And the E-Leaf High Stick TC 100 watt. You can upgrade it to 120 watts. It does titanium, nickel, stainless steel, and it works pretty damn good. Stainless steel 316L, I think, is what it's really mainly set up for, but I don't know if it's just for that, but it does work. As well as the what is it? The TCR, the temperature of coefficient resistance, works really good for this, but it works good on any device that has it, really. I mean, I've never noticed a difference between one device and another device on TCR modes. As long as you set your preset settings up, your values up right, you'll be fine. It'll be just like any other mod. They do say they're supposed to work. It's supposed to make it to where whatever you're vaping on, or whatever if you're using the TCR mode, it's supposed to make it a lot better, or more, not really a lot better, but more accurate. But I've never noticed a big difference. I've tried different values constantly on 316L stainless steel, 24, 26, and 28 gauge. I've never noticed the difference between each one device, and I've never noticed a difference between really 90 degrees, or 90 value of 90 to value of 110 or 120, whatever it is, I don't remember, but I've never noticed a real big difference between one and the other. So, yeah, I've never really noticed a difference. Are you fucking serious, dude? You almost hit the fucking SUV, you moron. So, with this Hercules, there you go, Heracles, doesn't make a big difference. When I purchased mine from a website called vapenw.com. Now, I contacted vapenw.com probably around 3 to 4 days after I received my product. After I received both of this tank and the Griffin, I contacted them about missing some parts. The parts that I was missing out of this was 4 black O-rings, an extra 510 pin, and 4 grub screws. Now, the thing that really upset me was, it's not like it was something really expensive. It's not like it was something that would cost a shitload to send or mail. It could be mailed USPS for like fucking $1. I would have paid for the shipping, but they didn't want to even get anywhere near that point. They just basically said to me, they were like, no, you if you would have contacted us within a 48-hour period, with a dead on arrival tank, or about your tank, then we would be able to do something. And I was like, wait, it works. The tank fucking works. I was like, what do you mean? It's not dead on arrival. It's just missing the fucking spares. I didn't give a fuck. I just said, fuck you. Great, Don't get me wrong, it's a great website, but for something as little as 4 grub screws, 4 black O-rings, and a 510 pin, that they are making a big deal over that. The only reason why I'm making a big deal is because I paid for it, and I paid for them spares, you know? It's not like I didn't pay for that stuff. I paid for that stuff. I should receive that stuff. Even if there's a fucking 48 hour, it's not like it's a $100 mod or a $100 tank. It's fucking a tiny little bit of stuff, and they aren't willing to make it right, which is just, it pisses me off. But anyways, I am here, so I am going to go ahead and get off of here. As soon as I park. I was not that close to that. Alright, well, that is that little live vlog for the day. Testing, end.